How embarrassing. You guys caught me as I am doing, I'll put a banner up real quick. Save. Did I hit scroll? Should be scrolling. There we go. Hi. Welcome to the Underground Gospel Show. And I was doing something I should have done right before I even came in, and that was tuning my guitar. And I apologize for that. We're going through a bit of a heat spell here in Nashville, and I think the heat index yesterday was 105 degrees. I was able to spend the entire day in air conditioning, but my guitar unfortunately spent the entire day in the shade at about 105 degrees. So that was kind of bad. Welcome to the show. Let me go over here to hit that. I'll go over here and hit this, go over here and hit that. And now I'm going to hit housekeeping, make sure I hit all my points. So, welcome to the Underground Gospel Show. That's where you are right in here. It's a safe place to hang out. Why is that considered bad for Grammarly? I just realized that has a safe place. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll add a preposition. Why not? And so there's no swearing and no trolling. If you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe. But more importantly, just remember every Friday and Saturday night at 8 o'clock, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Facebook Live. So that's all you have to remember. You can catch a show every Friday or Saturday night. It's the same show. It's a pre-recorded live stream. Kind of a play on words. What they call that? A lie. So, yeah. So it's a pre-recorded live stream, and that sometimes I'm actually on and watching. So if you leave a comment and I reply, it's because I'm watching the show when you are. So believe it or not, there are times when I have nothing to do on a Friday or Saturday night. Why do I do it on Friday or Saturday night? Let me explain that real quick. In the music industry, I think I've said this before, music business is made up of two parts. Music, which consists of three parts, and the three parts are practice, which you do by yourself, rehearsal, which you're rehearsing the show and the set, and then you do performance. Before I did this, I did a practice, then I did a rehearsal, and then I rehearse the songs I'm going to play during the show, and then I do the shows as a performance. Then there's a business aspect of the music business, and that consists of three parts. Collection of money. If you're not making money, you're collecting. It's a hobby, and it's a great hobby. Lots of people do it as a hobby. I think it's a wonderful hobby, but it can also be a very lucrative business, or it can sometimes be a very struggling, make it every day type of business, depending on where you are in the scheme of things. And the second thing is booking, and booking is the second part of the music business, and you got to just make sure you're playing. That's why you perform, is to book and to play. Booking is, quite frankly, one of the easiest things to do. A lot of people make it very, very difficult. It's very easy. What you do is you plan out 30 days, or you plan out 3 months in the future, 90 days in the future, and you do that by looking 9 months in the past. Everything that happened 9 months in the past will be coming up again in the future. So in about 90 days, if you look at 9 months in the past, that will give you what you're going to be looking at in about 3 months. So that gives you places to play, places to call, things to open for, and you just want to book up every Saturday night. There's 38 working Saturdays. Sometimes you might be able to do 40. I've seen people do 40 and 48. That's ridiculous. I don't believe you should do more than 35, 38, 40 at the most Saturdays in a year. And you book up every Saturday. It's very simple. And then you book up a Friday to get to that Saturday. And if you can, book a Thursday to get to the Saturday. And then you're on the road all the time. You know, it's very simple. When COVID hit, I'm like, what do I do? Because we had planned all these shows. They are all canceled, every single one of them, back in 2020. In 2021, I think I did 5 shows, 5 or 6, and then I've done 1 so far in 2022. And I was like, you know what? Let's just plan on every Friday and Saturday night at 8 o'clock. That's when you do a show. That's when the live stream comes out. So that's why my live stream and pre-recorded for Friday and Saturday nights. Now, so once again, subscribe. You don't have to hit the reminder button. You don't have to tattoo it. I believe in you. I believe you've got a good memory. You'll catch up. You'll every Friday to Saturday night when you have nothing to do, catch the Underground Gospel Show. I'm here doing this for you. And if you didn't catch it, you'll see the fact that I did it on YouTube if you subscribe. And you can catch a previous episode. So that's fine because these are going to be evergreen. They're here forever, folks. And why is this falling? I know it's tight. Okay. So maybe I'm slipping. I don't know. Anyway, you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. You can go to nightmusic.com, that little scrolly thing on the bottom. And there's a tip code there that you can hold your phone over and go directly to my PayPal and send me a couple ducats. And thank you to everybody who does. I don't have the list in front of me. Well, to be honest with you, I don't think anybody sent me any money last week. That happens. Sometimes it doesn't. Most of the time, actually, it doesn't. I do get some money all the time. But it's things like, Pandora or Spotify or iTunes or YouTube Music or, I'll get Amazon will send me money now and then. Let's see, did I get anything interesting? I got something. I got $400 2 weeks ago. Trying to think who that was from. But anyway, so I get money sent occasionally. It's kind of fun to wake up and go, oh, I got 17 cents from Spotify. Ooh, I got $400 from a Nashville Video. So that was fun. Anyway, I do not sing, so God can speak directly to your heart. There are sponsorship opportunities if you would like to sponsor us. I would like to thank right now Red Robin, Pita Pit. Who was last night? Oh, Moe's Mexican Grill. That was delicious. Thank you very much for feeding me last week. And it wasn't that they sponsored me. Excuse me. I had a birthday. I grew another year. Another trip around the sun started, and that was my 64th one I'm beginning right now. And so I was able to get, oh my gosh, Starbucks. Thank you, Starbucks. The girls at Starbucks, Emily and Lakin and Julie and Ethan. Let's see, who else do we have? Oh, there's so many people. And so many people that I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. It used to be Marion, but she got replaced by Sarah, and Sarah's kind of new and nobody knows her yet. But hi, Sarah. And so that's all the girls at Starbucks and Ethan and that other guy with the beard. I don't know your name. I'm sorry, dude. But you're cool. I mean, he told them the other day, just give him free coffee for a week and take his money and put it on the card because I was going to re-up my card. Put the money on the card, but don't charge them. I thought, now that's cool. That's a good thing I don't know your name. They can't find out who you are. See, you knew that. You're pretty good. And I don't know if he actually has a beard. Don't pay attention to that. Anyway, let's go on. If you can go to nightmusic.com for showtimes, links, garments. Not these cool garments that I wear, not the night, but the do I have one here? I do, but it's on the other side of the room. But the Jesus in multiple languages, and I wear these all the time. It's so funny. I had a person a couple weeks ago, you wear the same shirt a lot. And I'm like, I have like 20 pairs of each one of these shirts. But anyway, she was cute. Anyway, I don't sing. Sponsorship opportunities. Here we go. That's it. If you want me to come to your church or city or event, let me know. It looks like my girlfriend's book, we're still waiting to find out about that. That was done by a publisher who got really behind on the artwork because of COVID. And we're literally a year behind on the publishing of this book. We were supposed to be going all across cities of the United States right now. And that's not happening like we planned. So we're on a new plan A. And this morning I got really, in fact, that's the purpose of this whole message right now. Is I'll tell you a story. This morning I got frustrated. I mean, I got angry. I got pissed off. My inner monkey was just pissed. Can I say that in church? Upset. What was it when Jesus threw the table over and cursed the fig tree? Dude, tell me. Let me tell you. I was madder than Jesus was. I mean, I know he was upset and, temper flew. Trust me, I was madder. I was so upset this morning. And the reason why was a couple of them. First off, I'd had a little bit too much coffee and no nourishment. And so my blood sugar was really low. And the other reason was I found out that I've been planning to go to Los Angeles um, for a couple of years now. And once the COVID thing was over, and I'm about 40 days from going. And my partner got some news that the first month we're going to be out there, she can't be there because she has an event happening here where we are in Nashville that she has to be at. There's no way, shape, or form she can miss without her being dead, which would take precedence over most everything else, including going to LA. But bottom line is, yeah, it was just really frustrating to think I might have to go there by myself, and be, do this whole thing alone, which I don't mind. It's just it upset me. And so also, yes, this week was my birthday, like I said. And so I took a day and I wanted to read a book. And this book is called How to Sell and Market Your Screenplay. It's by Ken Mariotto. It's on Screencraft Press. And it's a series of his blogs, basically, that he put into a book. So if you guys are bloggers, put 20 of them together, make a book out of it, and sell it on Amazon. People like me will pay $5 for it, obviously, because I did. And hopefully you got a couple chapters in it that will really piss somebody off, like me. And I've thought of the book when I first read it. The first 4 chapters were like, okay, this check marks. I can do all these things. That's fine. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll add that to the script. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'm doing all this stuff. Excuse me. And then I got to this part where he's talking about homilies. Now, homilies are something I hadn't heard of since, like, I don't know, 3rd grade. I've been writing scripts now for 5 years. Nobody ever one time had me do a Control F, find and search for homilies. Homilies are like 2TO, 2TOO, or 2TWO. There, THEY, comma, RE, there, THIER, there, THRERE, new and new. There's all these homilies that, there's only like 20 something homilies, 22, I think, 21. Can't be 20. Yeah, there can be 21. So there's like 21 homilies, and that's all there is. But you have to not use them in the wrong context. And so you need to search your scripts. I didn't know this. Okay. I have 30 scripts that I now have to go back through each and every one that were finalized, that were ready, revisions sent out. I'm sending them to people in LA. I'm doing sending them contests, sending them for coverage. And I never did a homily check because I never knew about it. Now, I've told this to you before, that I believe all life is a few simple rules. You learn the rules and then you master the rules. What's really frustrated me this morning was the realization that I'm now 64 years old. I've been doing this task now for 5 years, trying to get good at it. And I just found out a new rule. And it's just like, and I got mad because how many other rules are there out there that I don't know about? There's nothing, I guess I shouldn't be mad because, the difference between ignorant and innocent. Innocent is when you didn't know it. Ignorant is when you knew about it, but you did it anyway, and I was innocent of this rule. I didn't know that this rule existed, that I was even supposed to do it. As soon as I heard about it, I knew exactly how to do it and how to fix it and it's probably not going to be that big a deal. It really won't be that big a deal. Now, the other rules for script writing, totally got those down. Log line review, make sure you always have days, that there's continuity. I totally got that. The voice is the same, the character arc, all that. The rules I understand. Just tell me the rules and I'll be able to play the game. But to have an office for 6 months, to spend 5 years, learning the rules, and to once again find out there's another rule. So I got frustrated. I got really upset. I was like, I'm 64 and a big fat failure. Here I am for the past few weeks talking about what to do when you lose your passion, about when you don't have your desire anymore, when you just want to give up and quit. And this morning I was there. I didn't want to do the show. I really did not want to do the show because I was so upset. Well, I have a habit of going to God when I'm upset and talking to him and listening to his word. And I got a message today, and it's from, believe it or not, Philippians 2, and it's Philippians 2:12. It's just one line in the Bible, and this is what it says. Because it's really funny. I had a guy one time ask me how I knew that it was God who was talking to me. And because I would say, give me a scripture. If you give me a scripture and it's what I'm concerning myself about, I know it's you. Satan will never give you scripture to prove what he's talking about. He will bend scripture. He will bastardize scripture. He will bend it to his will, but he won't quote it properly and in the description of what you're talking to him about. So this is what it says. It says, what I'm getting at, friends, is that you should simply keep on doing what you've done from the beginning. That's it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Here I am completely frustrated, upset. There's another new rule. What do I do? Just keep doing what you're doing. Well, that's no help. Keep doing what you're doing. Now, I know that the process of writing is rewriting. It is with music. It is with lyrics. It is with poems. It is with books. It is with screenplays. The secret of writing is rewriting. You've got to rewrite and rewrite and rewrite. My challenge is that at the beginning of this year, I had one pilot and I had 3 features. Now I have a manuscript, 2 pilots, 5 features, and I'm trying to pitch all of them at the same time. And I have to go through all of them this weekend, starting directly after the show, and start doing homily checks. I was pretty frustrated. And oh my gosh, I've sent out for copyrights. I've sent out for publishing information. I have people reading it. I have screeners and covers and contests, and yeah, I've invested so many thousands of dollars. Contests are not cheap. Coverage is not cheap, and they'll come back and say you had a problem, but they won't specifically tell you where in the manuscript the problem was. So I'm going to have to go back through and find all this fun stuff. So what a blessing, huh? Anyway, so that's what I'm going through now. In fact, I think the title of this show right now, if I go back to here are my shows, it is I'm a victim. I'm a victim of my own podcasts, my own live streams that I've been saying, my own lack of passion, I got angry. I mean, I got so angry. And this is something I'm going to have to learn in myself, is how not to be angry. Because I know that one of the major rules in the music industry is that difficult people never become easier to work with. They just become more available for work. The first rule is that music business is made up of 2 parts, music and business. And the second thing is that difficult people never become easier to work with, and they just become more available for work. And I got to tell you, this morning, I was difficult. I was a pain in the ass. I got to tell you, there are some people who probably will not like me because I was just so absolutely, I mean, just, I don't have a better word for it than just pissed. I was completely pissed. So anyway, I just want to share that with you. And Oh my gosh, this next song I'm going to do. I just learned this. I'm in the studio right now recording. I'm right now learning new songs. We're going to start recording and learning in about 14 days, but I'm still in the practice and I'm in the practice stage of them. And then I rehearsed them earlier now. Ooh, I'm scratching my ankle and I just realized this is either a tick or a mosquito bite. Well, I don't see black things, so it must be a mosquito bite. Because I was up, like I said, at Radnor Lake earlier this week walking. And yeah, so I probably got a tick or two on me somewhere because they're out right now. Yeah, that's what happens when it gets really hot. But if there's a tick, I'll pull it off. I don't feel a tick; it just feels like a mosquito bite. And this is another thing, and I'll get off this point. And this is the reason why I'm pissed. Have you ever been bitten by an elephant? No, but you've been bitten by a skeeter. It's because it's the little things that get you. And that's what get me today. That's what got me today. It was a little thing. A little thing bit me. It wasn't an elephant. Not worried about being bit by an elephant, but I got bit by a mosquito because it's the little things that'll get you. So anyway, get back into playing. And the song I'm going to do right now is one of the songs I'm learning. I'm probably not that good at it, but we'll try to do it. It's called Highs and Lows. Yes, it's called Highs and Lows. It's written by oh my gosh, by Joel Houston. So we appreciate that, Mr. Houston. Anyway, let's see, what was the next song that I was going to do? This is, Oh, see if I can get comfortable here. Yes, forever God is with us. Forever God is faithful. Forever God is strong. And forever God is speaking to us. And I just realized in the middle of that song, because I'm playing in my mind, just thinking about 100 things. I didn't tell you the third thing about the music business. So the first thing is you got to collect money because it makes it a business. Second thing, you got to book. You got to have shows, and that's why we do a show every Friday and Saturday night. The third part about it is you got to market. And if you don't let people know you're playing the shows, if you don't let people know about you, they won't know. And it's real simple. Very, very, very simple rule. Whoever markets the most wins. You know, why are people so popular on the radio? Because they market more than anybody else. And it's breaks down simply to that. If you market and you book shows and collect money, you're in a business. If you if you practice, rehearse, and perform, you're doing the music part. And so you put it all together, you're in the music business. So, with that information, I hope that helps you a little bit. With Philippians 2:12, look, when you're frustrated, when you don't know what to do, when you're pissed off, just what does it say? It says enter your password. No, it says what I'm getting at, friends, is that you should simply keep on doing what you've done since the beginning. Continue, focus. I hate to say slug on, you know. The secret of writing is rewriting, and as frustrating as I am, I know I have to rewrite everything again. And the only time I won't have to rewrite everything again, is when the movie's made. So please pray for me that I get some of these screenplays made, like in the next couple of years, because that just keeps me from rewriting them. So in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you have a great week. I hope God blesses you in abundance beyond anything that you could ever hope or imagine. And we're going to run credits and call it a night. So God bless you. We'll talk to you next week.